There's a woman that I love. She has been there for me through everything.
From being called a whore and a loser,
to being teased about my weight and my appearance,
to get laughed at because I am not smart enough,
to surviving throughout all the gossip and the name-calling in school,
to ignoring the hateful insults of someone telling you can't or you never will succeed.
she is the friend that has always been there for me.
She's the one person that will always understand me, even when everyone else around me may not.
I don't see her as a queen or a guide, but a true friend, someone I can turn to even in my darkest moments.
I am not attracted to her fame. I'm attracted to her genius, her artistry as she calls it.
I'm a fan of the artist, the businesswoman, the writer.
I marvel at the intricacy of her interesting mind that she so easily shrugs off.
People think that she is fake and evil, but
she's not.
To me, she's loving, kind, and generous.
She's devoted, determined, and inspiring.
She is selfless, accepting, strong, and warm-hearted.
She is dedicated, reliable, and humble.
She is compassionate, loyal, and intelligent, but above all, she is brave.
She's brave because she never let anyone dim her spotlight.
She has told us that even though we may not feel like winners, we are.
She gets on that stage and she holds nothing back.
That spotlight, that deep round spotlight, follows her wherever she goes.
She's in control of her own destiny, and she's never going to let anyone get in the way of her dreams.
I both admire and respect her vision so profoundly that it gives me enough courage to value my own vision. May it be similar or completely different from hers.
She said, any dream that you have, you can achieve. It doesn't matter who you are, it's all about how much you want it.
If you are hardworking and determined enough, you can accomplish any dream you have, big or small.
She has motivated me to look at myself, to explore, to be curious, to be proud, and most importantly, to believe.
The message of being born this way reminds us that we are all valuable and beautiful in our own way.
She said, you have to change every day to find the best part of yourself so that you can be happier.
We have learned to be ourselves, to be our hair, and to not worry what others think of us, especially those who bullied or teased us in the past.
Bullying is for losers, after all.
We can let other people's insults, however cruel they maybe get to us.
We need to become the more mature and intelligent person in the situation.
And continue to spread a message of compassion and tolerance.
She told us to never be afraid to get kicked in the teeth, and to let the blood and bruises define our legacy.
Make your struggles something that you are proud of, instead of something that you are ashamed of.
One day, you and I will show all the people who bullied us and tormented us before what amazing individuals we've become.
How we didn't let their insults prevent us from becoming who we're destined to be.
160,000 kids stay home from school every day because of the fear of getting bullied at school.
60% of teenagers have either experienced racial or religious discrimination.
It's estimated that 500,000 teenagers try to kill themselves every year, and 5,000 succeed.
Monsters are here to make a change. It can be small, like talking to someone who's sitting all by themselves at lunch.
Or it can be huge, like decreasing the teen suicide rate.
She said, changing the world is just as easy as dyeing your hair.
If you really try to Christian society, it's not hard at all. All it takes is compassion.
Let's make sure that the next generation
suffers less than us.
She started a campaign called Body Revolution 2013 to help people accept their bodies no matter what.
Society should not factor into what we think of ourselves.
We should not starve ourselves to look like that model in the magazine.
We should not fight about what we see in the mirror, but embrace what we see. Erase the word fat and replace it with beautiful.
One of the most powerful qualities about us is that we are unlike any other fan base.
She has created a family where I can be whoever it is I want to be.
Some of us don't have friends or family who we can communicate with. The family that she has created is the only one we can turn to.
Her foundation that she has created with her mother has enabled teens and young adults to have easy access to psychologists and be aware of safe LGBT areas near their home.
She has brought amazing friends into our lives from all around the world,
who all believe in creating a braver and kinder world.
Amy Rodemeyer killed himself. She dedicated a performance to him.
Even going to the White House to try to pass a law for him.
When she hears stories about one of us getting kicked out of our homes because of our sexual orientation,
or that we're suffering from depression, she listens to our problems and she does something about it.
She took it a step further by bringing the Born Brave bus to the ball.
The Born Brave bus is a place where monsters can hang out together before the ball, participate in activities, and make a difference in their own community.
She has also created a safe website for us called littlemonsters.com.
Littlemonsters.com is a place where we can upload our work and inspire her and her artistic visions.
We come from every part of the world to bring our ideas of art, music, and fashion to one another.
We can get to know other little monsters, and many of us have even made lifelong friends on there.
We all join together from around the world.
Make fan videos just like this one.
A concert of hers is not just a concert, it's a party and a place that we celebrate ourselves. We feel absolutely free and limitless. It's a safe haven, but a party at the same time.
She said, you might feel really lonely, and you might feel like people are trying to destroy you, but remember, you cannot be destroyed.
We never feel lonely at one of her concerts. We feel completely free and surrounded by love.
Not only do we love her, but we also love her team, the House of GAGA. They love and protect GAGA just like we do.
The house is incredibly hardworking, and we can never thank them enough for everything that they do.
Tara stays strong despite the struggles of her illness. She has truly become a role model for little monsters.
A devotion for us was taken a step further
when she accepted Helen Green into the house.
Helen is the first little monster to have received such an honor, and through her incredible art pieces, she has inspired her and other little monsters.
Like Helen Green, we are not afraid to show our talents to the world.
She said, you can't let the world dictate what you create.
The most important thing with creativity is that you own your creativity, and that you don't ever ignore it because of what society is projecting on you.
She tells us to fight for who we are and to not let everyone else influence us.
Because of her, we know that we're valuable and have a place in the world.
She urged us to remember that there is someone fighting for us.
But most importantly, she told us to breed compassion throughout the entire world.
She may think that we are disappointed in her for canceling the rest of the tour, but that's exact opposite of what we think.
She is our best friend and our role model, and we want nothing more than for her to have a speedy recovery.
We all obviously look very much forward to her next album, but we realize that she needs to recover.
We would rather see her 100% better and tearing the stage apart
than have her not be on top of her game.
She says art pop is about a phoenix rising from the ashes, and that's exactly what she will be when she fully recovers.
We understand that art pop is going to be completely different than any of her other albums.
But the message of being born this way will never disappear.
Instead, it will live on forever as a constant reminder for us all.
Art pop will carry on a different message.
Whether it be about how art is beautiful, and without art there would be no fashion, as Marina Abramovich said.
Or how we will have 15 minutes of fame in the future, like Andy Warhol said.
Or how we all need a little bit of Ziggy Stardust in our lives to put on our red shoes and dance the blues.
When she's happy, we will all be happy, and this is the Little Monster family.
She's here for her, like she is for us. She will never let us down.
Some fans might betray and ridicule her behind her back.
But I will forever be a little monster.
They may not understand that sometimes pop stars need privacy of their own.
Loyal monsters like us will stand by her no matter what the situation she's in.
They will not spread a message of negativity on Twitter.
They won't spread fake rumors about GAGA constantly.
They will respect her privacy and understand the position that she is in.
She's never going to stop fighting for us, and she'll continue to make music for the next 30 years.
No one can destroy the kingdom that is Little Monsters.
There is a woman that I can't quite possibly imagine my life without, and her name is Lady Gaga.
Love always me.
Love me.
Love me.
Love me.
Love me.
Love always me.
Love 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 always me.
Love me.
Love me.
Love me. Love me.
Love me.
Love me.
Love me.
Love always me.